a real estate company. They're based in Sydney, the headquarters in Sydney, and they're also nationwide now. When the CEO came to me, this is their original logo. I didn't design that. And he said, well, our name is HOME789 because 7 symbolizes for rise, 8 symbolizes for development, and 9 symbolizes for sustainability according to Chinese. He's Australian Chinese, so he always wanted to figure out a way to combine the Chinese characters into the brand. But it's very challenging because if you look at the original Chinese character with the English character of home, they look completely different. It's very hard to integrate them together. If you just look at these two characters, there's nothing really kind of in common. And so then I kind of trace it back to the origin of the Chinese character, because it's coming from the oracle all the way down to the modern character, because it's a pictorial language. What's really interesting is if you look at the second one, that's more pictorial representative, it's actually a little pig inside a roof. So basically, according to our ancestor, if you have a roof over on top of a pig, you have a home. So that notion gave me a lot of assurance, and also it gave me some inspiration of how can I actually make the 789 into the form of this animal, which is a pig in this case. So this is my first draft, which is combine the 789 interlocked into the character of pig, and then put it underneath the roof, which is the very first version. The second version, which is making the 8 into almost like a ribbon kind of thing. So it's integrating with the 2 strokes. But the challenge is the very top, which is the top radical. This is a radical in Chinese. This is the rooftop, right? And it has a very distinctive look. This is in Wikipedia. You can actually see. This is one of the radical. They're like Tetris, like tetraminos. So this radical looks exactly like that. You can't really change too much. This is according to my initial reaction. You can't really change too much because that's how it looks like. It's like alphabets. And then I kind of did research and realized that this name is called treasure hijab. And I thought, oh, well, that's interesting. Where is that treasure coming from? Because that's the name of the radical. So then I did research and I realized the treasure hijab treasure is coming from the yuanbao, which is the ancient currency that used within China throughout the ancient times. And it has a very organic look. And I thought, well, if the treasure hijab, that radical, is coming from or inspired by this Chinese currency, why don't we just kind of simplify that and then make it into the roof? So this is the new or the final solution of the HOME789.